Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Monday, the 20th of March, 2023. And yesterday we published our Gold and Silver Weekly Update, links to which are placed below. In that update, we mentioned the fact that we believed that UBS would be successful in purchasing Credit Suisse Bank. And guess what? It has been. Let's look at the details. Yes, all those who've been following the banking sector have been aware really for a number of years that Credit Suisse have been in some difficulty. Being a Swiss bank in existence for over 170 years, if memory serves me correctly, not that I was alive 170 years ago, this institution could not be allowed to fail. And yet, it was hemorrhaging money and had an underlying insecure base that could have enabled it to collapse at any time. Well, UBS has come to the rescue. One thought that might happen. Why? Because there are some banks in this country, in this world, that are too big to fail. Not necessarily because the governments or the central banks cannot afford for that one bank to go, but the contagion that would lead to would devastate the entire financial sector, and that they cannot allow to happen. What did UBS pay for it? Will it be good value? And are they now out of the woods? Let's have a look at a Bloomberg report just published this morning. Well, here we go. Article published on Bloomberg, UBS to buy Credit Suisse in $3.3 billion deal to end the crisis. The Swiss bank is paying 3 billion francs or $3.2 billion US dollars for its rival in an all-share deal, so they're swapping shares for shares, that includes extensive government guarantees and liquidity provisions. Note this, the price per share marked a 99% decline from Credit Suisse's peak in 2007. Now, in addition, the Swiss National Bank is offering 100 billion franc liquidity assistance to UBS, while the government is granting a 9 billion franc guarantee for potential losses from assets UBS is taking over. So this is in effect almost a government takeover of the bank, but they've allowed a competitor to buy it. Regulator FINMA said about 16 billion francs of Credit Suisse bonds, known as AT1s, will become worthless to ensure private investors help shoulder the costs. UBS slumped 8.8% in early Zurich trading, while Credit Suisse declined 64%, valuing the firm at about 2.71 billion francs. Now, the people who are going to head up this bank have already declared that they're going to downsize the investment banking arm of it, which is the part that has cost it dearly in terms of income and profitability. Where does this leave us moving forward? Well, it's difficult to tell because there are other banks teetering on the brink. And if such a well-established bank as Credit Suisse has suffered, there are no doubt weaker banks out there across the globe that may suffer a similar fate, except that some of them, if they're small in particular, may be allowed to go under or may be gobbled up by one of the bigger banks with some assistance. This does not augur well short term, but it does at least provide some confidence that when there is a run on the banking system, governments across the world, central banks across the world, are willing to come to the rescue, because 5 of the main central banks got involved and accepted and agreed this deal over the weekend, and they weren't all from Switzerland. We've seen today the gold price shoot above $2,000 today. Now, it's gone back down slightly. Will it continue? It depends. If any more banks come out of the shadows and say, we're in trouble. It's interesting to see that when the banking system starts to fail, people begin to invest in gold and silver too. Thank you so much for listening. Just wanted to give you a quick heads up that at least as far as Credit Suisse Bank is concerned, depositors should be okay. shareholders will have paid a significant price. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, press the bell sign. Till our next video.